What's going on, Rays fans? Rachel West and Mark Topkin here, and we're at the Trop where, Mark, there's going to be some baseball happening in here not too long from now, so that's definitely exciting. All the fans are excited, and I know you've been talking with a lot of the players, and they're really looking forward to this too.
Yeah, Rachel, I think everybody's excited. I mean, the players definitely spoke with several of them or texted with several of them last night. Kevin Cash, Eric Neander, the general manager, our baseball operations president now, Peter Bendix is now the GM. But I think just everybody within the industry is excited to get back. It was a long 3 months. The negotiations were important. People followed them, but there were so many emotional ups and downs where people just wanted to focus on when do they get to go back to play baseball, and they get to do that now. Tyler Glass, now the player rep, said everyone he talked to among the Rays was eager to get to Port Charlotte. They're looking for housing. They're scrambling to get down there. And Brett Phillips texted me back, and I never saw the words "Let's go" with that many letters in them as he put in there. So I think he spoke for everybody, as he often does.
Leave it to Brett Phillips to have that kind of response. And so obviously this deal did take forever to get done. So what are some of the things that are in it, and what are some changes that we might be seeing?
Yeah, you're not going to see that many changes on the field per se, and the potential for rules changes is kind of going to be put off to next year if they happen. But I think what you're going to notice, first of all, is financially, young players are going to get more money. Their minimum salary went up. There's a bonus pool for young players like a Randy Arozarena or Wander Franco would have gotten some of this bonus money last year in addition to their salaries. The minimum will be $700,000 this year, which is kind of Rachel West money, as we refer to it around the office.
I mean, yeah.
So I think from the on-field standpoint, I mean, the playoffs were expanded. It's going to be 12 teams, so 6 in each league, a third wild card now in each league. You're going to see uniform patches for advertising on helmets and on jerseys. That's another thing you're going to notice. And the other stuff is more, kind of regarding service time manipulation, luxury tax, things like that, which is very important to the game of baseball. But from a fan standpoint, I think they're happy to see that everyone back out there and playing again.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So now these next couple of weeks are really going to be a whirlwind for all these teams. So what are the types of things that we're going to be seeing logistics-wise?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to start having players in Port Charlotte, this weekend. Sunday will be the first kind of official workout. But Kevin Cash talked to him this morning. He had an interesting way to put it. He said that it's going to be a mad dash, but they're also going to play the long game here. They're going to be very cautious with their pitchers, especially. The guys who open the season on the roster are probably not the guys who will pitch the bulk of the innings this year. They want to be very cautious. There's guys come back from injuries they have to evaluate. But there's also some moves to be made. Typically when teams get to spring training, most of the offseason moves are done. There's still some big-name free agents out there, Correa and Freddie Freeman. There'll be a trickle-down with a lot of teams, how they sign. And the Rays talked before the lockout about maybe trading Kevin Kiermaier, maybe trading Austin Meadows. So, those talks, do they come to a head? Do they happen sooner than later? It's disruptive to trade a veteran once everyone's in camp. So things could happen quickly here. And then there's just obviously all the typical decisions to be made. So it's going to be a very interesting, unique, different, chaotic, rushed spring. And yet it's going to be great to be talking about that rather than Bruce Meyer from the union and Dan Hallam from Major League Baseball negotiating over things.
Exactly. Just when you thought we might finally have a regular season of baseball, nope, twist. But we are back, and there's going to be a lot of action going on in the next couple of weeks, and we've got all that coverage for you guys over on social media at Sports by Tampa Bay Times, as well as tampabay.com.